Looking for unbeatable mileage and unforgettable memories? Chevron with Techron Quality Fuel will help you make the most out of life's unbeatable moments. Whether you're headed out of town this Thanksgiving or busy running errands to host at your house, let Chevron with Techron help get you there. Chevron gasoline has Techron, which keeps engines clean, and no gas gets better mileage. Fill up at your nearest Chevron less than 5 miles away. Tap here to download the Chevron app to find the nearest station. Chevron, unbeatable mileage for unbeatable drives.
Gotta say, it's good to be a rat. Yeah, just eating and living and eating some more. Yeah. Whoa, do you hear that? What is that? Sounds like ominous music.
Rat problem? Not anymore. Tomcat kills, prevents. Makes your rat problem go away.
The most wonderful time of the year is upon us. Black Friday at Pandora. Enjoy up to 40% off on beautiful gifts from Pandora Jewelry. They've got iconic symbols of festive fun, special surprises of timeless sparkle, and thoughtfully styled gift sets that friends and family will treasure forever. Unbox love with Pandora Jewelry and enjoy up to 40% off for Black Friday. Offer valid online and in store November 18th through November 28th. Shop Pandora Jewelry today, where love is at the top of every wish list. Some exclusions apply.
The other week, we got an email that I never expected to get.
Okay.
Saying, hey, I really liked what you guys did on your show.
What?
Which, this must be a mistake.
Or was it from was it from my mom again?
Yeah, it wasn't from her.
Your mom.
Okay.
But no, they were serious. They were talking about a thing that we tried called a closure call.
That was honestly, that was so touching. It really was.
It was a little bit more of a serious segment where we helped one of our listeners get some much needed answers about a sketchy situation from their past. Mm-hmm. And because of that, afterwards, we got more emails from people wanting closure themselves.
Yeah.
And in this case, a guy named Travis wanted our help reaching out to somebody from his past.
Ooh.
So, Travis, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, but I admit I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous about doing this part. Yeah.
That's okay. I think that's human nature.
Yeah, I mean, take a deep breath.
Well, I mean, I hear you, but I got to just say that I'm afraid you're probably going to think I'm just some asshole or something, just giving you this story.
Well,
I mean,
most shows would tell you no judgment, but I can't promise that from this particular group.
I mean, you start a sentence like that, and it's kind of
Right.
like, wow.
Will it help if we call you one now and get it over with?
Yeah.
Is that?
So I've seen your email, Travis, but my co-hosts don't know your story yet. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the situation that you're in right now?
All right. Right now, I'll tell you, I'm in my 40s.
Okay.
I'm married. I have a couple of kids, and right now I'm working for an air conditioning company.
All
Okay,
right.
nice. So who is the person that you're looking to get closure from?
Right. Megan.
Okay.
And
who's Megan?
She was my fiance 20 years ago.
Okay. Was.
20 years ago? Okay.
I gotta say, I would hope you'd be over your ex by now.
Hey, again.
What happened? What
You're
happened
married
there?
with kids.
Okay. So, yeah, we were young, right? We met right out of college. And
Okay.
things happened fast, and I proposed. She said yes.
Okay. So at that point, life is good, right?
Oh, so good, right? I mean, just incredible time. But I don't know if any of you have really been in the situation where you really love someone, but deep down, you just know something about it. It's just not going to work out. Like,
Okay.
I really still believe that we were not soulmates.
Okay.
Brooke,
I mean,
you know what
that's
that's
okay.
like?
I don't. I actually don't. I was never engaged before my husband. Like, I knew for him. But my best friend did go through a couple of engagements before she actually got married. Ooh. And they were really hard.
When did you realize you were having those types of feelings about your fiance?
This is the hard part for me to admit now, is what I did, okay? Is that I actually didn't know I felt this way about us, about her, until the day of our wedding.
Oh, that is bad timing.
Oh,
wow.
Wait, why on the day of your wedding did you change your mind?
It just smacked me. I mean, it was the biggest feeling I ever had. And
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
The best part, it was on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
bro.
wow. Oh my God. Double daggers everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
God.
that's rough.
What do you do in that moment when you have that realization?
I panicked is an understatement, but I'm going to set the scene for you.
Okay.
Okay, so the big day is there. It's the day of our
Okay.
wedding. Families are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in my tux.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're that far into the day.
College buddies are surrounding me, right? And they keep making jokes like they can't believe I'm getting married so young. Like I'm the first one in our friend group by far.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
could see
There's always
that.
someone.
And at this point, like I thought I was doing a good job of kind of internalizing it, but really I felt it like head to toe. Like I'm panicking.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
I'm thinking, am I really ready to do this? Like what am I doing? What have I done?
Yeah.
And I remember now I spent 20 minutes like puking my guts out
Oh.
in the
So-
bathroom.
Super
Oh,
nervous.
you're not supposed
do-
to drink that much before the wedding.
Have you voiced this emotion, obviously, that is just raging inside of you to any of your friends at this point?
No, I mean, I think they knew I was nervous, but they just felt like, oh yeah, he's nervous because again, they'd never been like groomsmen or being at a wedding before like that.
I would have
Yeah.
just assumed you were hungover from the night before.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So what do you do?
So I made the excuse, right? I told my best man, I gotta get the vows. I actually left, idiot. I left the vows in the car, so I'm gonna be right back.
okay.
Right.
So I get in the car
Oh.
and I started, and I just drove away.
Oh my god.
God.
Without telling anybody?
Oh.
Yeah, like, and I drove. It was like 4 hours.
Just kept driving.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was crying the whole time,
Oh,
pounding the
man.
steering wheel. Somehow did not get in a wreck.
Oh, I can't imagine.
I've been
It's hard for me to feel sorry. Like, I know that was a bad choice, and I'm glad. But, like, I can't imagine what your fiance was going through.
Oh
Like,
God!
why didn't you just, talk to her or go find her or even walk down the aisle and then not sign the marriage certificate? Like, there's so many other options. Why?
Why do you know so many options, bro?
Yeah.
wait a minute.
They'll flash through Brooke's
Thought
mind.
about this, huh?
So I had to have like a million awful conversations.
Yeah.
It wasn't just to my family, of course, obviously, to her family, and to Megan's father, like my would-be father-in-law.
Oh god, what did he say?
I mean, he wanted to kill me.
Oh, so wait, so you
Yeah.
did talk to them afterwards?
Again, after I drove the car away, after it was like the end of the day, like
Yeah.
after, I just told her what was going on, because we were reaching out to all my friends, anybody else that could find out where I was.
Yeah, you're okay even.
I mean, what did you say to them?
Just, I couldn't go through that day. I couldn't do it. I apologized to them everything how I loved her, and they wouldn't hear that. Like how I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I reached out. I tried to reach out to Megan. Like that's the big thing. Multiple times, like many times, no response. Even went old school, like just writing letters to ask her sister, can she give the letter to her,
I
please?
mean, I'm sure Megan's thinking you don't even deserve a response.
Yeah, I never got one. So yeah, that's
Whoa.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
I did hear that she got married.
good.
About
Oh, yay.
4 years later.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good for her.
That's really all I know.
She just stayed in that church for 4 whole years until someone came there.
For
So
16 years.
sad. Oh, man.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she may look at it as the best thing that ever happened to her, not to be terrible, but like now she's in a happy marriage. And if
True.
you had actually walked down that aisle, you guys may be stuck in some terrible situation right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know if she's happy. I know that she got married. I know that. Here's what I know. I know it's been 20 years. All
Okay.
right. I know that I have my life partner, my soulmate. But the thing is, I've felt horrible. I've always wanted to find out, did she ever find real happiness, really? And can she possibly ever forgive me? And then I could, go on with the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So this isn't necessarily to make her feel better. It's to absolve yourself of this guilt.
Well, look, it does. It bothers me, obviously, to know that I did this. I mean, I'm taking ownership of it. Yes, I did this, but it does bother me to no end that I caused someone so much hurt, so much pain that they won't even reply.
Ugh.
Yeah. And so obviously you know how these work, Travis. Like this isn't an awkward Tuesday where we let you talk and we're just waiting on the line. We actually reached out to Megan already and asked if she'd be willing to answer a few questions, and we'd be able to read them over the air to you and to all the listeners, hopefully get you a little bit of closure here.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately she did not respond.
Oh, not even
So
with the...
this whole segment is worthless.
Yeah.
Story.
We're going to talk to
Story.
somebody else better
Tell your
next.
kids we said hi.
No, I'm just kidding, Travis. We already know you already know that Megan responded,
Yeah.
and you're about to hear from your ex-fiance for the first time in over 2 decades.
Oh my God. Are you
Oh
sure
my
it's not just
gosh.
a bunch of middle finger emojis?
We're gonna find
No.
out. We're doing your closure call.
Oh my
next.
gosh.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's the much less anticipated sequel to Runaway Bride, Drive Away Groom.
Oh. Wow.
featuring one of our listeners, Travis.
I'd still watch it.
He wants our help today getting answers in something that we're doing called Closure Call. And just a few highlights if you missed the first part. Or I guess lowlights. I shouldn't say it's a happy thing.
Man, this was hard.
This went down over 20 years ago when Travis was in his early 20s. He proposed to his girlfriend, Megan. And she said yes, and everything seemed good. But on the day of their wedding, which was supposed to happen on Valentine's Day, he got a serious case of cold feet.
Yeah.
He panicked, and he drove off in his car, didn't tell a soul that he was doing that either. Not even his best man knew.
Right.
And all this time later, Travis still feels horrible about that decision. He spent all these years wondering, does Megan forgive me? Is she happy? So, Travis, what are some of the things that you're hoping to get out of this?
I mean, I hope for closure. Obviously, that's why we're all here, right? But that comes with, can she accept my apology?
God, man.
I hope she just understands how much it's pained me and hurt me, and that hopefully she understands that it was such a hard decision, and I just wish her the best, and I feel so sorry about it. Just awful.
Yeah. I doubt that she was probably thinking about the pain you were going through.
Yeah, you're the real victim.
But I think that her answers are going to be really telling on, basically, how much self-work has she done?
Yeah.
Is she at a point in her life where she can forgive something like this? Because that is crushing, man.
So here are the questions that we sent her. Travis and our producer worked together on coming up with these.
Okay.
So first, hey, girl, you up?
Stop. That was...
No, sorry, I shouldn't joke. The first real question. I'm sorry,
Travis is like, not funny.
No, we didn't do that. First question that we sent her was, I know that day was absolutely miserable for you. Do you know that I tried to talk with you about it afterwards?
Oh, that's what we led with, huh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she doesn't even realize that he was trying to get a hold of her because she wouldn't even talk to him. So, Travis, are you ready to hear her answer?
Yep, this is it. Let's go.
Okay. So she wrote back. She said, yes, I know you tried to reach me, but I ignored your calls.
Yeah.
I didn't read your letters, and I burned all your pictures.
Oh, that's fair.
That seems healthy to me. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Because at the time, I hated you that much. I needed to move on, and I knew nothing that you could say would make me feel better about the situation.
Absolutely.
I don't know what else I expected. I guess that actually is about what I expected. I mean, that's what I assumed happened, that she ignored it, that she went ahead and burned pictures, okay, but I can't blame her for it.
Yeah.
Well, but there is hope in that. Did you hear her say at the time?
Yes.
That means that isn't still currently how she's feeling.
That is good.
Yes,
She's
that's
right.
that's something. That's something I picked up
Okay, a
on.
little bit of hope there. So we're going to go to the second question that we sent, which was, I feel awful about how I handled it. I was a coward. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, man.
Big question.
Yeah, okay.
This is the question you really want answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So your ex-fiance Megan wrote back to that. She said, yes, I can forgive you. And
Good.
yes, you also are a coward.
Oh, that deserved.
She actually wrote that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the first part, I'm kind of happy, but also yep, don't blame her for that either.
Yeah.
Yep. At least you guys are on the same page with that sentiment.
Yeah, we agree on that, right? We agree.
Yeah.
God, she sounds like a really emotionally mature person. Are you sure
Yeah.
you made the right decision when you were 22?
You guys kind of click. Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
You still feel that way, Travis? You still feel like you're a little bit of a coward?
I mean, I will say age 22, me has definitely grown so much.
Yeah.
And the fact that she said that I can forgive you, I mean, that's just some maturity, and that I don't know. That's great to hear.
Well, hopefully it's one step closer for you to forgiving yourself for it as well.
No, that's it. And that's the main thing. You're right.
Yeah, so those are two questions. We're on to the third question we sent her, and we asked, are you happy with the life that you've made for yourself now?
Yeah.
Because that was one of the things you were worried about. You were wondering, is she happy with where she is after all this went down?
Yeah, I want to know that she had a healthy life afterwards. Yeah, because it's a half our lifetime ago, right? She's in her 40s now, too. So, yeah.
So, I mean, you were sincerely worried that you ruined everything for her.
Yes.
Okay, I hope she answers yes.
So Megan wrote back, she said, yes, I'm extremely happy.
Wow. Yay, Megan.
Okay.
That was the good part of the response.
no.
She goes on, obviously I dodged a huge bullet by not marrying you.
I told you.
I ended up with a much more attractive man.
Oh, damn.
Don't laugh at it, Brooke.
sorry. I mean, she has to. This is her chance, right?
Yeah.
This is her chance. This is what she's been playing out in her head for 20 years.
She
Most
says-
people never get
Conversation
this,
is gonna
right?
be.
Most people never get this.
She says he's funnier, he makes a very good living, and my daughter is going to an Ivy League school, which, let's be honest, probably never would have happened if I was with you.
Hey!
P.S. I heard you work for an air conditioning company. Ha.
Oh,
Wait, did
that's
she really
just
say
petty,
that?
That's what she
dude.
wrote.
That's
Hey, I
petty.
love her.
Oh, man.
I mean,
That's. I don't think she had to go into that much detail, to be honest.
Oh, I bet you don't.
should I not read the other 2 pages of that answer?
No.
I'm just kidding, man.
He's like, could you ask shorter questions, please?
Yeah, okay.
I
So-
mean,
You're kind of even now.
Look,
No, that,
she forgave you. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really what you need to take from this.
And-
you know, of course she's not going to like you. Those are two different things.
yeah.
let's not harp on this anymore. That must be hard to hear. So let's just go to the 4th and final question that we
Okay, there's
sent.
one more.
Okay.
Do you foresee sometime in the future where we could grab coffee and I could apologize to you in person?
Oh,
Wow, that's
Now
amazing.
remember,
Oh, I didn't know that
we
was
sent
a-
all of these questions to her at once. Had I known that this was going to be her response, we
Yeah,
never would have
you
sent that
wouldn't have
last
sent
one.
the last
Sense.
one.
Wait, you asked her to coffee? Would your wife be okay with that?
Yes, she would, because I mean, the face-to-face that I would have with Megan to actually be able to apologize to her would have
Yeah.
been so huge for me. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
right.
this is a big deal for you, this answer.
And
So-
that's a sincere apology, honestly. Face to face.
Here's what Megan said.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Seriously?
Oh, my
There's
God.
way more ha's in that response, but I ran out of breath.
Oh my god.
And then she put 2 emojis,
Oh.
and when I put them together, they mean something pretty bad. I can't even say it here.
Okay.
But yeah, Travis, it looks like coffee's probably not in your future
Yeah.
with
I
her.
think that's-
Maybe Cosmos?
I don't think she needs the apology. It sounded like you needed it, and it's not going to be something you get.
Well said, Brooke.
I mean, you got to take it. At least you got the forgiveness out of this whole
Yes,
thing.
thank
She forgives
goodness.
you
I did.
for it.
No, you're absolutely right. No, I mean, like, question 2 is a big one for me. Like, that's it.
And
He's like, I'm going to totally forget about question 3, though.
Do you feel a little bit better though, Travis, after we've done all this? I know that probably wasn't the easiest thing to hear.
No, it was not easy, but that's the whole thing, right? This has not been easy for me this entire time, and you offered this closure call thing, and I wanted to get on board.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a great opportunity, and I really appreciate it.
And now you're motivated to get your kids into an Ivy League school and show her.
Now I am, yeah.
Yeah.
AC repairman be damned.
Well, thanks for being on with us, Travis. And remember, if you're interested in making a closure call to get a little peace of mind for
Wow.
yourself, you can email the show or hit up our socials at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Can you show me how many ha's are in this?
Yeah, I'll show you the
afterwards?
emails
Yeah, okay.
after this. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
'Tis the season of site-wide savings, aka Cyber Week at CheapCaribbean.com. Why limit our best sale of the year to just Black Friday and Cyber Monday? You can book your next beach vacay on a budget and take an extra $250 off site-wide now through December 4th with code CYBERDEAL250. Winter is around the corner, which is why Cyber Week is the perfect chance to gift yourself an all-inclusive beach vacay. Use code CYBERDEAL250 at CheapCaribbean.com.
Hey Hilton Honors members, it's Paris Hilton. Since you clearly know how to live your best life, you're so going to love this. Only Hilton Honors members have a chance to win a trip to the iconic Jingle Ball in LA on December 1st. Attend a glam pre-party, slive on the red carpet, then head to the show where you'll meet me at the exclusive Hilton Pink Room backstage and more. Visit HiltonHonors.com/jingleball for your chance to win and to sign up today.
No purchase required. Must be 18 plus. Void where prohibited. Not valid in New York or Florida.